everybody. Happy Monday and happy World Parkinson's Day. Yes, indeed, it is World Parkinson's Day today, and we are celebrating. So I'm so glad you've joined me. I'm Nancy. I'm with Power for Parkinsons. Today's class is Strength and Balance. Strength and balance, yes. And I'm coming to you from Austin, Texas, from our beautiful office/studio. Our prop for today. So here's the main prop, which is our stretch band. Also, if you don't have the one with the handles, try one of these that you may have picked up from physical therapy, or pantyhose, leggings, yes, a pair of leggings that's nice and stretchy, or a stretchy top with long sleeves that you can pull on, and you don't have to worry about it getting dirty or tearing. For right now, I'm going to put my band on the back of the chair. Now, one more prop that I would like you to have, and that is a ball, so you can have your Power for Parkinson's ball if you have it. If you don't have it, you can get a cylinder like one of those yogurt containers or a wipes container that we've talked about in the past. But we're going to do a little ball toss with my Globe World Parkinson's ball over here at the end of class, and play kind of a little word game there. So let's get started. Find your comfortable chair. Have your water bottle nearby. Sit forward in your chair so your back is away from the back of the chair. Your feet are about hip width apart. They can be a little wider if that's comfortable for you. Toes and knees straight ahead, lined up with your hip sockets, shoulders over your pelvis, chin resting on the imaginary shelf, and hands on your thighs. Okay, so nice focus in your mind. If you want, you can actually close your eyes to begin with. Press against your thighs and begin to lift your spine, maybe 1/4 of an inch. So that chair seat is already helping to support you, and then your hands are going to help press and lift your spine just a little bit more. Try to keep breathing here. Stay in this position with your spine, and then relax your hands and wrists. Release your forearms and elbows. Relax your upper arms and shoulders. Soften your neck muscles. Wiggle your jaw from side to side. Good. Wiggle your tongue around in your mouth. Just wake it up. Poof your cheeks out. Suck your cheeks in. Poof your cheeks out again. And relax your cheeks. Wrinkle up your nose twice. Relax your nose. Lift your eyebrows up and down, up and down, up and down. Good. Squeeze your whole face together. Open it out really wide, eyes and mouth. And shake it out. Okay. All right, great. Let's do some deep breathing. So we're going to breathe in for 4 counts through our nose and out for 4 counts through our mouth. We'll take this twice. Remember, it's 1 breath for 4 counts, not little sips of air, but 1 breath in and 1 breath out on 4 counts. Sit nice and tall, ready to begin. Breathing in through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, out through your mouth, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out through the mouth, 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax, breathe normally. Wiggle your toes a little bit inside of your shoes and wake them up. Good. Wiggle your fingers a little bit and wake them up. Lift your chest and spine again, so you're nice and tall. Now let's increase the breath. So this time we'll breathe in for 5 counts and out for 5 counts. And we'll breathe in and out only through your nose. And let's do this twice again. Ready to begin. Breathing in through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax and breathe normally. Wiggle your toes inside of your shoes again. Lift them up, spread them wide. Press the balls of your feet into the floor. Wiggle your fingers, lift them up and spread them wide, including your thumbs. Okay, now drop your toes and relax your feet. Drop your fingers and relax your hands. Turn the corners of your lips up with a little bit of a smile. And close your eyes just for a second. Stay there. I want you to think about one word that describes your experience with Power for Parkinson's. One word. So just think about that and put it up in the parking lot. Try not to forget it. Okay. All right, arms down by your sides. We'll come back to that in a little bit. Let's do some sun salutations. Big breath in as you reach wide and all the way up. Hands come together and come down. Thumbs at your breastbone and sit nice and tall. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Lift and lengthen. Relax your shoulders, but lengthen your spine. Breathe in here. Breathe out, reach forward and down. Try to touch toes or ankles or maybe shins or knees. Breathe in, reaching forward and up. Breathe out. Relax the shoulders and the elbows, lift the chest and spine. Let's do it again. Big wide reach. Breathe in, breathe out. Lift that chest and spine again. Breathe in. Breathe out, lift, lengthen. Your head floats up like the helium balloon. Breathe in, breathe out, reach, go a little bit further. If it feels comfortable, bring your chin to your chest. Breathe in, reach forward and up, and breathe out. Again, lifting the spine and the chest. Good. Staying right here. Nice clear focus. Turn your chest, shoulders, and head to your right. Come back to center. Chest, shoulders, and head to your left. Come back to center again, just warming up the spine. Chest, shoulders, and head to your right. Come back to center. Chest, shoulders, and head to your left. Come back to center. Good. All right. Relax your arms down. Bring your shoulders up and drop. Up and drop. Just drop the shoulders, not the spine. Up and drop. Single shoulder. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Bigger. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Now let's roll the shoulders. Up, pushing back and down. Up, pushing back and down. One more. Up, pushing back and down. And we're going to take this one, a nice circle, and this one, pushing back, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and rest. Hands back to your thighs, sitting tall. Okay, turn your head to this side, come back to center, swivel to this side, nice smooth turning, looking up, and center. Keep your chest lifted, look down and center. tilt and lift to center, tilt and lift to center. Let's reverse, starting to the other side. So we look to this side and center, swivel to this side and center, nice and smooth, looking up and center, chest lifted, looking down in between your legs and center, and we tilt to this side and center and this side and center. Let's have a little bobblehead doll here. Wiggle it out. Good. Relax the arms down and bring the fingertips all the way up, touch your shoulders. Lift the elbows, open out and in, out and in. Open that chest, out and in, out and in. Open nice and wide. Gentle twist, right and left. Twist and twist. Get a little taller with each twist. Think about getting taller and taller and taller. Come center. Good. Relax the arms down. Swing one arm and then the other. Nice, easy, loose arms, bent elbows, loose wrists, relaxed fingers, nice and loose. That's it. Now we're going to stretch them. Reach, 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 reach. Send that energy flowing from your solar plexus right here through your shoulder joints, down your upper arms, through your elbows, down your forearms, into your wrists, into your hands, through your fingers, out your fingertips like laser beams, turning you into the superheroes that I know you are all the time. Yes? When you're ready, turn your head towards your backhand. You can slow this down, keep it at this tempo, or even speed it up if that works for you. And rest. Laughing shoulders. Ha, 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 ha. Okay, I hope you're giggling today. All right, float the arms out, turn the palms up, inside elbows looking at the ceiling and to the back wall, to the ceiling and to the back wall, to the ceiling and to the back wall. Rotate all the way from your shoulder sockets, float the arms up, hands come together, cross your thumbs and make your pencil point. Now, tilt from side to side, drawing that pencil line across the ceiling, getting taller with each stroke, lengthening your side ribs, coming back to center, opening out, and melt the arms down. Good. Push forward with strength. Strong arms, bend the wrists, fingers go down and up, down and up, down and up. Melt the arms in, push to the side, strong arms. Bend the wrists, fingers go down and up, down and up, down and up. Melt and come back in. Cross your thumbs, bring your fingers over your thumbs. Elbows are bent, stir your fists. Stirring, moving those wrists, and reverse. Good, all right, play the piano, play to one side and the other side, nice semicircular piano, and come back to center and shake it out. Good, all right, nice arm circle, floating around, opening the chest, and the other side. And eyes follow the fingers. Eyes follow the fingers. Let's do one more each side. Good. All right, arms out. Give yourself a hug. Relax. Take an imaginary sweater or sweatshirt off. Good. All right. Let's wiggle a little bit forward, a little bit forward. Hold your chair seat. Open your toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. So we're in our nice straddle position, hands inside your thighs to stretch your adductor muscles right here. So press them. Open, release, open, release, open, release, open, and stay there. Keep them open. Big breath in as you lift your spine. Exhale and tilt forward. Press your chest toward the floor. Lengthen the back of your neck and bring your chin a little bit down toward your chest. Push your feet, especially your toes, into the ground and press those legs open. And sit tall. Relax the arms. Wiggle those shoulders up and down. All right, reach across and place. Reach across and place. Let's pick it up and across, place, across, place, across, place, across. Now we're going to go a little higher, easy in the shoulders. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Reach, reach. Now we're going to go low. Pull your bellies in. Reach. Inside of the leg, we reach and rest. Good. Toe heel in. Hold your chair and tilt forward. Bring the chin to the chest. Roll up, starting with the tailbone down, lower back, middle back, upper back, chest, and head. Good. Let's do that one more time. So lean forward, chin to the chest, drop the tailbone down into the chair seat. Lower back coming up, middle back, upper back, shoulders, chest lifting, and head. Good. Take a breath. Exhale. Great. Slide one foot forward and bring it in, and the other foot forward and bring it in. And out, and in, and out, and in. First leg out, stay there, hands on the opposite thigh. So lengthen the back of this leg, pull the toes back toward your shin. Hands right here, big breath in, lift the spine. Tilt from your hip socket, looking at your toes here, long back of the neck. Breathe here. Good. Sit tall, breathe, go back again. This time reach for your foot, slice the air, turn the palms, push the air down and slide your foot in. Good. Slide the other leg out. Lengthen the back of the leg, pull the toes toward your shin. Hands are on the opposite thigh. Breathe in. Exhale, tilt from your hip sockets. Looking at the toe, back of the neck is long. Breathe here. Good. Sit tall. Breathe again, tilt. Reach, slice the air, turn the palms, push the air down, slide that leg back in. Good. Excuse me. Let's march a little bit. And we march. Marching out, back in, back out. Back in. Lift the legs a little higher. March, 2, 3, 4. Up, 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 up again. Up, up. Lift, 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 lift. Kick, 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 kick. Swing the arms. Kick, 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 kick. Little jumps. Out and in. Out and in. Out and in, out and in, a little bigger, out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in. Good. Take a breath. Good. All right. Let me just take a sip of water. And I'm going to get my stretch band. So I have mine on the back of my chair. I'm going to slide it up underneath my armpits. And if you look at my back, you will see that it's up pretty high on my back. So you can do that. You can, if you're using leggings or pantyhose, you can slide it up under your armpits and then hold on. If you're using one of those other stretch bands, make sure it has knots at the end and that you have something that is beyond your hand to help you. If you're using one of these, try to hold on below or above the handle, unless you have really long arms, and then you can hold on here, okay? Most of us prefer to hold here. We get a little bit more resistance. So sitting up nice and tall, we're gonna push forward. Keep breathing. Ready? And push forward and in. Forward and in. Forward and in. Forward and in to the side. Out and in. Out and in. Out and in. Out. Back to the front, a little faster. Out, in, out, in, out, in. Sitting tall. Keep breathing. Out, in, out, in, out, in, and out, in, out, in. Are you breathing? Are you smiling? Are you lifting your chest and spine? Out, in, and rest. Woo! Wiggle those shoulders out. Good job. Okay, push forward. Turn the wrists so that the backs of your hands are looking at the ceiling. Cross and open. Cross and open. Cross and open. Don't open all the way. Cross and open. Good. Now relax. Wiggle it out again. Tilt your head from side to side. Loosen it up. Okay. Push one arm high and one arm low. And come in. Push one arm high and one arm low. And come in. So there's a tilt and in. Tilt and in. Tilt and in. Tilt and in. Good job. All right, toe heel out again. Sit nice and tall right here. We're going to do that crossing that we did before. So crossing the midline, crossing in front of your chest, but we're going to do it with the band. So we're going to stretch and come in. Stretch and come in. Stretch and in. Stretch and in. Again, big stretch. Big stretch. Try to straighten your arm. Reach and in. Reach and in. Good job. Open out. Stay there. Toe heel back in with the arms wide. And rest. Okay, good. All right. Take the band. Let's swing it around. Hold your handles. Step on the band. Now, if you're holding on to your leggings, you're going to hold on to the ends of the legs where the ankles would be, okay, or your shirt, and you're going to step on the rest of it. So put it underneath your feet. Make sure that you have a nice firm grip with your feet and a nice firm grip with your hands. Bring your elbows in. Bring your palms to look to the ceiling, and your wrists are nice and flat. Your hands can either be open or gently closed in a fist. We're going to do some bicep curls. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. A little faster. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Relax, turn. So now the arms are straight, they're open a little bit wide, the backs of your hands are flat and your wrists. Let's push behind, slow, we go push, release, push, release. Really push behind your chair, push, release, push, release. A little faster, push, 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 and rest. Good job. Okay, right from here, bend those elbows, still keeping the wrists flat. We're going to lift the forearms up. So lift, release, not the shoulders, just the forearms and the elbows. Lift, release, lift, release. I can just imagine what words you're thinking of now. Okay, no four-letter words. Okay, all right, let's do 4 more of those. Lift, release, lift, release, lift, release, lift, release. Good job. Okay, bring your handles in front. Here comes the fun. Cross your hands. So you'll notice that the backs of my hands are looking at each other. I'm going to bring them close together so they touch. I'm going to let go with one hand and hold on to the handle or the ends of the band. I'm going to take my other hand out, and now my bands are crossed, okay? They're just crossed, so you're holding, and if you need to, you can put them down and hold on like this, yes? So that's another option. So they're crossed. Pull the ends or the handles back to your hip crests right here. Press your elbows back to help lift your chest and bring your feet close together, knees touching. Now we're going to move the whole leg, that is especially thinking about the thigh moving. Going to slide it out. The thigh moves and in. Open and in. Slide open and in. Again, slide open and in. Open and in. Open and in. Open in. Open in. Open in. Open in. Rest. Wiggle your shoulders. Pull back again. Now we're going to lift up and over. We're going to lift up and over. So we're going to see if we can step over a little turtle that's on the sidewalk. Up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. Step over that little turtle. Up and over, up and over, up and over. Try to keep your foot in line with your knee and thigh. Up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. Good, very good. Relax and wiggle it out. Tilt your head from side to side. Come back to center. Now wrap your handles or the ends of your bands, leggings, shirt around your thighs. Bring your feet together. Open your toes. Bring them together. Open your heels. Bring them together. Lift your toes up off the floor. Drop them. Lift your heels up. Drop them. Let's do that whole thing again. Toes, heels, toes lift, heels lift, toes open, heels open, toes lift, heels lift. One more time. Toes open, heels open, toes lift, heels lift. Good. Little marches in this position. And rest. Good. Now bring those handles out. Hold both ends or handles with one hand and then unwind. Unwind. Yes? So now we're here. We're going to turn again so that the backs of the hands, the wrists are looking at the ceiling. Bring them down. One comes forward with a little pull, the other one comes back with a little push. And switch. And switch. And switch. All right. Pretend that you're taking a little hike up in the mountains. And it's getting a little bit cooler, but it's a nice sunny day. And now you've come to a flat surface where you can go a little faster. And now you're coming to a nice field, open field, and you're going to run. You're going to run. You're going to run. Keep going. Faster, 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 faster. Okay, slow it down. Slow it down. That's it. That's it. Oh, we're coming up on a slope again, so we've got to go a little slower. And now we're going up a little higher. Pulling and pushing with resistance. And rest. We're at a place where we can rest. Roll your shoulders. Roll your shoulders. Roll your shoulders. Okay. Step off your band or leggings or shirt. Bring the handles or the ends together and bring up the end. The end. Now you're going to, if you have a band, you're going to hold in the center. If you have the leggings or the shirt, you're going to pull on the legs or the shirt, but not too far. So you want about this much in between your hands, fabric or band. Relax your shoulders and elbows down. Pull open, release, open, release, open, release, open, release. Now, open, touch your chest. Press all the way to straight arms and rest. Pull open, touch your chest. Press all the way to straight arms and rest. Pull open, touch your chest. Press all the way to straight arms and rest. Pull open, touch your chest. Press all the way to straight arms and rest. Pull open, touch your chest. Press all the way to straight arms and rest. Woo! Wiggle it out. You just did 5 push-ups. Let's see if we can do some overheads. Now remember, if this bothers your neck or shoulders, if you have neck, shoulder issues, if you've had DBS surgery and you don't want to aggravate this area, then don't do this. You can go back and do a couple more push-ups. So pull, press up, center, and rest. Pull, keep pulling, press up, center, and rest. Let's do one more. Pull, press up, center, and rest. Woo! Roll those shoulders. Wiggle it out. Okay, we're gonna do one more. So we're going to lift our foot up and put it around the band. Yes, slide our hands down to the handles. We're going to pull back with the elbows and stretch our leg forward and lift it up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, side and center, side and center, side and center, side and center, and rest. Relax, take your foot off, little tap, tap, tap there. Okay, put it down, lift your knee up, pull up underneath your foot, right where the arch is, lift it up, extend, pull your elbows back, lift your chest and spine, and lift the leg up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Not too high. Open side and center, side and center, side and center, side and center, and rest. Bring that out. Good, very nice. Okay, we're gonna put the bands over to the sides. We're gonna take our fists and we're gonna pound our thighs. to just loosen them up a little bit. Take a breath. Exhale. Great. All right. Wiggle forward in your chair. Open your feet fairly wide. Let's do our 4 rocks to stand. So push down into the chair with your hands. Push down into the floor with your toes and heels, but especially your toes, because a lot of you have a tendency to try to get up and your toes are off the floor, which means you will try to stand and your weight will go back instead of straight up. So toes down, hands pushing, and come off a little bit and back down. Come off a little bit and back down. Come off a little bit more and back down. Here's the 4th one. Push down in your feet, toes down. Lift your spine. Clear focus here. Feel really tall. As always, if you're dizzy, go ahead and sit back down. All right, Josh, can we have something with a real clear beat now? So. Let's see if we can find something. Move your feet. And then we're going to go around to the back of our chair. So keep going. There we go. I'm going to push my chair forward. And you're going to hold on like this. Yes. I'm going to be out to the side. I'm going to move the bands and all the other paraphernalia out of the way. So I'm marching to the side of the chair, but you are still back here holding on. Marching. Open wide. Back in. Now just step out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in again, out, out, in. Ankles are right underneath your hip sockets, shoulders over your pelvis, chin resting on your imaginary shelf, and we bend, stretch, rise, lower, and bend. Stretch, rise, lower, and bend. Stretch, rise, lower, and bend. Stretch, rise, lower with a little. Wave on the rise, and bend. Stretch, that's it, and bend. Stretch, rise, lower, and bend. Stretch, rise, lower. Good job. All right. I'm going to come behind the chair now. Turn your feet out so that your heels are touching and your feet are making that V shape. We're going to step out to the side with our shifts. So step out, bend this knee, other leg stays straight. Push from this foot to come back to center. Step out and shift back to center. Step out, shift back to center. Step out, shift back to center. A little faster. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Good. Toes straight ahead. Now we're going to do what we've done before, our shift back. Don't let go of the chair. Just step back and forward. Step back and forward. Step back and forward. Step back and forward. Now let's see if we can put them all together. So we're going to put the side shifts, 4 of them together, then feet become parallel, and then you're going to step back for 4, alternating the legs each time. Starting with our feet turned out, we step side, push back. Step side, push back. Step side, push back, step side, push back. Toes straight ahead, step back, push back to center. Step back, push forward and back to center. Step back, and forward and back to center. Step back, and forward. Good job. All right. So that's something that you can do at home and practice. Now I want you to turn your feet out. We're going to tap the heel, tap the toe, tap the heel, bring it in with a bend. Tap the heel, tap the toe, tap the heel, bring it in with a bend. From here, from the bend, lift the knee, lift the knee, lift the knee, lift the knee. Repeat the whole thing. Heel, toe, heel, bend. Heel, toe, heel, bend. Lift the knee, lift the knee, lift the knee, lift the knee. One more time. And heel, toe, heel, bend and heel, toe, heel, bend. Lift the knee, lift the knee, lift the knee, lift the knee. Good job. All right. Step out, step out. I'm going to pull my chair a little closer to me. So we're just going to shift with our knees slightly bent. Shift, shift. So the toes stay on the ground. Shift, 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 shift. And reach, and reach, and reach, and reach, and reach, and reach, reach, and reach. Now both arms, sway, 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 sway. Come back to center, bend, breathe. All right, we're going to do sway, sway, circle around. We have done this before. So we're going to sway or sway, sway or sway. So both arms are one arm. And then we're going to circle around. Now, if you can only do it with one arm, you're going to sway, sway, circle around. Sway, sway, circle around. Okay? All right, let's try it. Ready? I like that music. And sway, sway, circle around. Sway, you got it. Last one. And hold your chair. Good job. Right from here, take this arm down, all the way up. Little bit of a side tilt. Lengthen through your fingers and down into your foot. Open out and down. Other side. Lift up, little bit of a tilt. Lengthen from your fingers up and down into your foot. And open out. Little knee bend and straight. Little bit of a bigger knee bend. A big knee bend. Pull your skinny jeans all the way up. Zip your magic zipper. Flatten your toothpaste tube from your tailbone all the way up. Squirt that toothpaste out the top of your head. Grow an inch. Maybe grow an inch and a quarter. Yes. All right, one arm off. Wipe some of that toothpaste off. Hold your chair, other arm off. Wipe some of the toothpaste off. It's all over the ceiling. We're gonna have to get both hands, if you can. Wipe the ceiling. Open wide, stretch your fingers. Push your feet into the ground. Grow an inch in every direction. Breathe here. Smile. All right, you've turned into stars. Now twinkle and shimmer and glitter and shine and hold. Bend your knees, toe heel in. Find a nice parallel position that's a little bit wide, can even be as wide as your chair legs. And hula hoop. So hula hoop those hips. And reverse direction. All right, while you're hula hooping, begin to think of those words. One descriptive word that describes your feeling about Power for Parkinsons on this World Parkinson's Day. And wiggle it out. All right, marching. We're gonna march all the way around our chair once. We've been working on moving around our chair. And I lied, we're gonna go back the other direction. So, picking up your feet off the floor, holding your chair if you need to, go all the way around. And now we're gonna come halfway around. Feel the chair with the backs of your legs. Yes, always important, especially when you're at home. Throw your arms forward and little squat and stretch. Squat and stretch. Squat and straighten up nice and tall. Squat and stretch. Now swing your arms back. Touch the chair seat, slowly come down into the chair. Good job. All right, wiggle back in your chair, hold the front of your chair, lean back, pull your bellies in, kick your legs nice and loose. Shake your feet, that's it, and relax. Shake. That's good. And again, shake those legs and shake your thighs. Shake your hands, shake them out, shake them down, shake them up, and release. Good. All right. In honor of World Parkinson's Day, I have this wonderful inflated globe, and I'm going to think about a word that describes Power for Parkinson's for me. So my word is inspirational. Inspirational. Okay, I'm going to give you about 10 more seconds to come up with a word. Put your words in the chat. Put your words in the chat. Okay, do we have some more words? Let's have some more words. Get your ball, or if you don't have a ball, get your yogurt container or your wipes container. And are we done with the words? Okay, so we've got 5 words and 6, and Zoe is going to bring them to me. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Oh, this is so great. So the words are fantastic, strength, compassionate, change, hope, and caring. Those are wonderful words. Do we have another one, or is that it? Huh? Supportive and power. Okay, I hope I can remember these. Okay, so I'm gonna put them down here. So thank you to Karen, Sandra, Steve, Danita, Mary, other Karen, and who did power? Karen, and who did supportive? Grace. Powerful. Okay. All right. So we're going to toss the ball or the container, and we're going to say the first word, which is fantastic. Fantastic. Now let's do it with a clap. Fantastic. Now strength. 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 Yes. Strength. That was interesting. Compassionate. Compassionate. Change. Hopefully a change for all of us. A good change for each and every one of us. Hope. Caring. Powerful and supportive. Okay, one more time. Fantastic. Strength. Compassionate. A change, a good change. Hope. Caring. Powerful. Supportive. Good words, everyone. That was great. And I thank you for all of those. And inspirational, that was mine. So I hope you enjoyed this today. And please do feel free to share your comments now. I wish all of you well. Have a great week. Don't forget, we've got classes going on all week, live stream, in person, and recorded classes. So check your emails, check your calendars. Have a great week. Be well, be safe. I love you all. Bye for now.
Hi PFP friends! If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like by hitting the thumbs up button. Leave us a note in the comments section below, or click the subscribe button to get the latest updates on new video releases and live stream classes. And once you subscribe, be sure to click on the bell to turn on notifications to get alerted when we go live. Thank you for being part of our community and making us the #1 Parkinson's fitness channel on YouTube. Happy exercising!